Hey yo bro, at one point or other, we all must speak in public, whether it may be office meeting, college events or at any other occasions. When we speak in public, we may get afraid out to our grammar or confused in delivering our ideas in a firm way. Isn't it right? At the end of the day, we end up by delivering the worst speech and later we regret about it. Right? But don't worry, your bro is here to teach you how to speak effectively in public. If you can speak effectively in public, then you can easily speak effectively to any individuals. Right? Okay, if you're new to this channel, welcome to this channel Bro Tips. My name is Sarit. Make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to become a part of the Bro Squad. So without getting late, let's hop into it. Number 1. Write down your ideas. Writing down your ideas plays a crucial part in the public speech. It's because while delivering the speech, we may go out of the boundaries of our topic, and this leads to the confusion to the audience. So to avoid it, write down your ideas on which you want to speak. For example, you are willing to talk about child labor. Then you must write down on the paper like topic name, introduction, important points, solution, and lastly, conclusion. Writing down your ideas doesn't mean that you should write down your whole speech. If you do so, you may lose the game. But why? I'm gonna answer to this question at the end, so stay tuned. Remember, you must not bring the points which are irrelevant to your topic because you may confuse the audience and moreover you may lose your flow. Number 2. Grab audience attention. Whatever may be the topic, no matter how rich the ideas are, if you cannot grab the audience attention, your speech can go in vain. So it's vital to grab the audience attention. You may ask, bro, is it really necessary to grab the attention of the audience? Then I would definitely say, damn, yes. To understand better about the importance of the attention, let's take an example of a movie. Almost every movie starts with an action scene or an emotional scene. Director does it to grab the audience attention. If the movie starts with an irrelevant scene, will you get interest to watch it? Definitely not, right? The same applies to the public speaking. So how to grab the audience attention? Number 1. Start with a story. Always try to choose the story of a human. It's because 95% of people are interested in human stories rather than fantasy stories. It makes them to connect with your story and you can gain attention of them. Number 2. Ask them for a show of hands. Try to make them involved in your speech and feel them important. By asking them for a show of hands to the importance of your foregoing question, it makes them to feel that they are part of your speech. If you can grab the first 60 seconds attention, then you can gain 60 minutes of attention of the audience. Number 3. Be empathetic. Have you ever noticed that when you watch an emotional scene in a movie, you get emotional and you will start feeling the pain of the actor? You will be so indulged in such a way that you feel like you're the part of the movie, right? The same principle applies to the public speaking. I've seen many people who just speak like robots without any emotions. Such speeches are not attention seeking and interesting. This point makes me remember of my school. We all know that whenever any event happens in the schools, the speeches are must, right? I used to eagerly wait for my principal's speech because his speech was so appealing and interesting and he used to speak with emotion. That's the reason he could grab our attention easily. So it's vital to be empathetic in your speech. It makes the audience to connect with you and they can feel the pain of your early struggles. Movies do it, why don't you do it? Be empathetic. Number 4. Analogy. I've seen many great public speakers who have one thing in common, that is analogy. They use analogy to have a greater impact on the speech and so that audience can understand better. For example, I would say exercise is good for health, so do it daily. Did it make any impact? Definitely not. Now let us use analogy for the previous statement. Health is like a machine. If the machine is not oiled or checked in intervals, its lifespan may be reduced. In the same way the health is. If you don't exercise daily, your body and mind may be burst out one day. Now, how was the impact? It is way better than the previous statement, right? So try to use the analogy in your speech. It adds a better value to your talk. Number 5. Don't write on your speech. As I said in the first principle that you should write on your ideas but not your speech. It's because when you write your speech, you read it. You try to remember each and every line. And when you are delivering the speech, you may stammer. It's because our mind is not a memory chip which can store everything as it is. It can store, but in a jumbled way. So try to remember the main points which you wanna cover and deliver the speech by applying ABBA rules. Trust me, these are the 5 most rules which are essential in public speaking. I personally use these principles to talk to the people individually or to a small groups. It makes people to connect with me more and they can easily understand my intentions. If you want to know more deeper about public speaking, then I suggest you to read How to Speak Effectively by Dale Carnegie. It's a wonderful book. It lays down a couple of ways to deliver a perfect speech. The book link is in the description, go and check it out. Okay guys, that's for today. Thanks for spending your valuable time by watching my videos. If you find this video helpful, give it a thumbs up because it motivates me to do a lot more videos like this. And feel free to share this knowledge with your friends. Before leaving, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon to become a part of the Bro Squad. Till then, take care, love y'all, peace.
We all know about patterns. This one's a crazy pattern. This pattern been cracked from dragons, give you the heat like a ring on Saturn.